basic computer to get your ticket booked at the railway station to ERP package, which the next door guy used to really create a small package and give it to any of the manufacturing, to productizing the whole stuff today, right? So today the whole banking is getting into a mode where there's branchless banking, right? Means I have not visited a bank to transact for the last 25 years. So I think that's the state that we're going in. Means as kids, we grew up going to a bank, standing in a queue, getting a token. I'm just giving an example of that. So all that is now passé. Means I think only now few senior citizens go to banks, is what I would think. And what has really happened is that disruption happening at every single phase. So I think that's what has happened. And as you said, data is like it's been repeated. Let me also say, as a cliche, is the new oil. Like people say that, and that's one of the reasons why privacy laws are coming in very strongly. But it's made all our jobs easier. So today you want to open a bank account, you just need a simple Aadhaar card, Aadhaar number, and you get authenticated and it's on. And so you're straight away on, whether you want to do a banking transaction, you want to do a ticketing transaction, anything. But what is also happening on that is that it's so easy, it's so convenient. Everything is happening at a lightning pace. From a technology standpoint, like what you rightly said, Oracle, we started with version 2, and now we are on to 19C in 40 years. That's Oracle, and we made it so robust that in the touch of a button, whatever you're seeing today is because of Oracle's backend database, which we have across most banks, most governments, most telcos work only on Oracle. We have close to around 55 to 60% market share on pure database. So and now we are also moving into things again. It's like the driverless car. It's called the autonomous database. So you don't need to touch the database now. It will patch on its own. It will fix bugs on its own. Those type of stuff. So it's so robust, so dynamic. And today, for example, all of us are working from home. Means the entire IT community, with all this pandemic coming in, they're safe, secure, working from home, still having the same level of productivity. Your classes have gone online. As per UGC, you need to have at least 40 hours of class that you need to do. But now I think all of you will represent and say that, do we need to have 40 hours going into a class, or do we need to have maybe 20 hours of digital learning and 20 hours of in class? So though I think it's blending, it's meshing it up, and delivering some of the best stuff using technology. And it's going to be disruptive. As we talk, and the next phase when we go, it will be again very, very different. So again, I'm sure Amrita has its own data centers and all that stuff, but I don't know, would you want to keep a data center anymore? Because it's a cost, you're going to have so many people working on it, might as well put it onto the cloud, right? So the thing is that you can manage it sitting in your office, and all the dashboards and analytics are all provided. The best of security is provided. So you have it all today. So we're seeing a lot more people getting onto the cloud at a much faster pace, and that is another evolution that is happening. So banks are a classic case. It's all on the cloud, right? And the thing is that we don't even know what's happening. The physical money doesn't exist anymore. When credit card came, we were swiping cards, and then we used to pay it. So those days are gone today, right? But the thing is that today it's all Paytm or Google Pay, and we are transferring money. Nobody goes to even when ATMs are dropping, transactions are dropping big time. So I think what is the next level of disruption? We don't know, honestly. But the thing is that we need to keep moving with times, and that's what product companies like Oracle and others are striving to keep moving ahead of the curve, so that we try to catch the trend, so that we are way ahead of time. So as we speak, in the next forget 5 years, I think in the technology world, I think means at least Oracle talks three months. So even when we, so this is one of the big challenge that we have, Swamiji, is that when we talk to universities, you have a, governing council, you have a curriculum council which sits and, puts in a whole curriculum. And what happens is the whole thing undergoes dramatic change, and you would not even know, because by the time the student is passing out, the whole technology has changed. So that's the reason why the industry intervention on a semester basis. So we are expecting, means we have also represented to AICTE and at the UGC and all that. So keep it a little more open, especially on the technology side. It's not like you and me went to commerce colleges, and where debit and credit don't dramatically change anymore, but technology surely changes. So even if you see Java, the version that we have today is version 14 from where we started, and this is in a span of 25 years. So it undergoes dramatic changes. That whole technology changes. The ERP platform, which was there once a huge machine. I still remember when I joined technology companies, people used to have a server room. You have to remove your chapel. Getting into it used to be air conditioned. In many offices, I don't even see a server room anymore.